The Hunt is a 2020 American horror thriller film directed by Craig Zobel and written by Nick Cuse and Damon Lindelof. The film stars Betty Gilpin, Ike Barinholtz, Amy Madigan, Emma Roberts, Ethan Suplee, and Hilary Swank. Jason Blum was a producer under his Blumhouse Productions banner, along with Lindelof. Zobel and Lindelof have said that the film is intended as a satire on the profound political divide between the American left and right. The film was first announced in March 2018, and the cast signed on a year later. Filming took place in New Orleans. The film was originally scheduled for release on September 27, 2019. However, as a result of the Dayton and El Paso mass shootings in early August 2019, Universal Pictures decided to delay it. The studio announced the delay in the days after receiving criticism from U.S. President Donald Trump and right-wing media for its perceived bias. The Hunt was theatrically released in the United States on March 13, 2020, by Universal Pictures and received mixed reviews from critics. The onset of the COVID-19 pandemic resulted in the closure of most theaters within a week of the film's release, which resulted in the film underperforming at the box office, grossing only $16 million. Universal made The Hunt available digitally on March 20th. What happens in the film? In a group text, Athena Stone anticipates an upcoming hunt of deplorable at a manor. Later, on her private jet, she kills a man who staggers out from the cargo hold. 11 captives wake up gagged in a forest for the hunt. In a clearing, they find a cache of weapons and keys to their gags, but upon retrieving them, 5 are killed by an unseen enemy. 3 captives escape over a barbed wire fence to a service station. The station's owners, an elderly couple consisting of Miranda Ma and Julius Pop, identify their location as Arkansas. The 3 escapees, each kidnapped from a different part of the United States, realize their situation's similarity to the Manorgate conspiracy theory. One of the 3 eats a poison donut and collapses, while Ma and Pop kill a second with poison gas and the third with a blast from a sawed-off shotgun. They then clean up the station for the next person to come in. A 4th captive, Army veteran Crystal Creasy, arrives, asking for cigarettes and their location. She makes conversation with Ma and Pop, and the latter get nervous. Crystal then attacks and kills the couple with the sawed-off shotgun the couple had under the counter. She reveals that the cigarettes were too expensive for Arkansas. Inspecting the pickup truck outside, she finds a Croatian license plate underneath a fake Arkansas plate, and a booby trap wired to the driver's door. She later encounters another captive, a conspiracy theorist podcaster named Gary, and warns him from taking the truck. They board a train car full of refugees, whom Gary believes to be crisis actors. The train is then raided by Croatian soldiers. When Gary tries to convince the soldiers of Manorgate and the refugees' perfidy, a refugee, Crisis Mike, admits to Gary that he and only he is an actor and one of the hunters, but says the raid was not planned for and offers a head start for Gary's cooperation. Gary uses a grenade the actor had hidden to kill him, and Crystal is taken to a refugee camp. Crystal meets another escaped prisoner, Dawn, at the camp. Oliver, an envoy from the U.S. Embassy in Zagreb, arrives to take them to the embassy. On the drive there, Oliver probes into why they were selected for the hunt. Suspicious, Crystal kicks Oliver out of the car and runs him over. She and Dawn find Gary's body in the trunk with a box marked bribe money and a map. The faux envoy was one of the hunters. Crystal tells Dawn the story of the jackrabbit and the box turtle, a version of the tortoise and the hare in which the jackrabbit kills the box turtle after losing. At the envoy's intended destination, Crystal kills the hunters she finds and wounds their tactical consultant Sergeant Dale. Athena calls out to Dawn via radio, asking if he killed Crystal. When Dawn refuses to disarm and aims his gun at Crystal, she kills him. Crystal tortures the wounded Sergeant Dale to get Athena's location, then kills him. A flashback reveals that Athena's group text exchange was a joke. However, it was leaked on the internet, creating a furor over Manorgate. Subsequently, the group text participants, whose careers were ruined, decide to make Manorgate come true. They abducted people who shared and produced internet materials relating to Manorgate. Athena is personally offended by a social media post Crystal had made about her, and insists on her inclusion, nicknaming her Snowball. When Crystal confronts Athena, Athena mocks Crystal's personal history. Crystal tells Athena that she's confused her with another Crystal from her hometown, but her middle name is spelled May, rather than me. Crystal and Athena get into a drawn-out fight, eventually impaling one another on the 2 blades of a food processor. Athena dies, but Crystal gets a second wind upon seeing a jackrabbit appear near Athena's body. She cauterizes her wound, dresses in Athena's clothes, takes Athena's dog, and leaves on her jet.